And US President Joe Biden has announced more security assistance to Ukraine to help it fight and defend itself against Russia. This, as President Zelensky gave an impassioned speech in the US Congress and demanded a no-fly zone over Ukraine. Our next report gets you all the details.
U.S. President Joe Biden announced an additional $800 million in security assistance to Ukraine on Wednesday, saying that America will continue to give Ukraine weapons to fight and defend itself.
It includes 800 anti-aircraft systems to make sure the Ukrainian military can continue to stop the planes and helicopters that have been attacking their people.
Biden's position on a no-fly zone did not change, despite an urgent appeal by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to the U.S. Congress.
Russia has turned the Ukrainian sky into a source of death for thousands of people.
Biden said the U.S. will supply 9,000 anti-armor systems, drones, and 7,000 small arms such as machine guns, shotguns, and grenade launchers that will help civilians defend their country. Biden has referred to the creation of a no-fly zone over Ukraine as World War III, and the Pentagon has refused requests to send fighter jets to Ukraine. In the third week of conflict, which Russia calls a special military operation, Russian forces kept up their bombardments of besieged cities. The U.S. Embassy in Kyiv said Russian forces had shot dead 10 people waiting in line for bread in Chernihiv, though Russia denied responsibility, saying the incident was a hoax. Footage broadcast on Ukrainian TV Wednesday showed bodies lying on the ground outside a building as an ambulance arrived. Local officials said Russian forces fired on a convoy of evacuees from Mariupol and bombed a theater where civilians were sheltering. The number of casualties was not yet known, and Reuters could not independently verify the information. Russia denies targeting civilians. More than 3 million refugees have now fled to neighboring countries. The streets of the capital, Kyiv, were largely empty after authorities imposed a 35-hour curfew, as Zelensky made an impassioned plea directly to Biden.
I wish you to be the leader of the world. Being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace.
While Biden forcefully condemned Russian President Vladimir Putin for the continued assault on Ukraine.
I think he is a war criminal.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.